Every day, this woman dives into dumpsters, seeing the discarded waste as treasures in her eyes. Then she goes on wild shopping sprees at the supermarket. But when it's time to check out, she whips out a thick stack of coupons.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But she has no choice but to scan each coupon one by one. As the total on the screen plummets, the woman ends up buying hundreds of dollars worth of items for less than 20 bucks. The other customers in line can only look on helplessly, having never encountered someone so skilled at pinching pennies. But what they can't imagine is that, thanks to this method of gaming the system, this woman is about to live the enviable life of a wealthy housewife. Every day, Amy and her bestie collect coupons from various magazines. Through this approach, she's amassed a whole house full of household goods. But whenever she looks at the wallpaper behind the shelves, Amy can't help but feel a deep sadness. Originally, this was meant to be the baby's room, but Amy has been unable to get pregnant. Left with no choice, she converted it into a storeroom. Her husband, however, finds it embarrassing. Ever since her miscarriage, she hasn't gone back to work, only knowing how to stay home and nickel and dime. Amy retorts, hurt, that she's doing all this to save up for expensive IVF treatments. But after multiple failed attempts to carry to term, her husband has given up on the idea of having a child. The two are locked in a cold war over this, and her husband has volunteered to go on business trips out of town. Faced with her husband's lack of understanding, Amy can only vent her anger by eating. But as soon as she takes a bite of the cereal, she can tell something's off. It's clearly gone bad. Furious, she fires off a scathing complaint letter over 10,000 characters long, ripping the snack company a new one from top to bottom. To her surprise, just 2 days later, she receives a reply from the company. Their apology is extremely sincere, and they even include a free voucher. Amy's anger instantly evaporates, and she rushes off to the supermarket to claim her spoils. She proudly shows off her voucher, but the cashier dude thinks she has too much time on her hands. It turns out, many suppliers avoid bigger headaches from customers by sending out free vouchers. But this simple comment sparks a new idea in Amy's mind. She begins filing complaints like crazy. Anything with the slightest flaw gets reported. Sure enough, these companies, eager to get rid of such a difficult customer, all send her vouchers. Her BFF can hardly believe it, and even offers to pay money to buy vouchers from her. This makes Amy instantly realize the business opportunity. Although these items cost her almost nothing, getting them one complaint at a time is still too slow. So they look into it and find out all these vouchers come from a printing factory in Mexico. The two of them hit it off right away and immediately head to Mexico. But when they arrive, they're stunned. The employees are either built like tanks or dog lovers. There's no way they'll cooperate with the duo. After staking it out for an afternoon, Amy finally makes a new discovery.